to this computer. All right, cool. So we're recording. Can everybody see my screen? You see my screen, Leslie?
Yep, I can see it.
Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So this will actually be short and sweet. Um, I wanted to do this training because I realized um, I was getting a lot of questions, simple questions that, I feel as though that I didn't go over with everybody. Um, I got some questions on how to sign people up. Um, and I kind of want to go over that and I want to record it. So therefore, everybody is on the same page. And I got everybody's email and I wanted to send them some things out to help them as if they were just starting their business. So right now, everybody's at ground zero. That's what I titled this webinar, Ground Zero. So everybody's day one, fresh into the business. And I put together a checklist. Since we're all ground zero, we're just starting our business. Things that you should do just starting out, right? Um, and that was one of the documents I sent an email. Of course, uh, the limitless, text at the 2587. That's where our upline. Okay, I'm not. Yeah, so that's our upline group chat, text message system that Tiffany put together. And she sends out alerts and stuff like that. And she has like emergency phone calls, emergency group calls, or whatever. Also, you want to friend her on Facebook, and also is to your upline, whoever brought you in. Most of y'all have been brought in by me. I'm supposed to introduce you, so it's called a welcome call. That's just you, your upline, and the upline's upline. Um, for everybody that's on this call, it's Tiffany Moore McIntosh. If you're not friends with her, if you're not familiar with her, please inbox me so I can introduce her to you. Make sure that you're in all the groups. Team Limitless is basically everybody in Tiffany McIntosh downline. Planet Powerful Leaders is everybody in JP Watkins downline. And we have a couple travel groups, Travel Tips and Talk, Team Limitless. And then actually, IntelliTravel has their own group on Facebook. Um, to me, that's the best source because James Farrar is actually in that group and he's very active in that group. So if you ever have a question and nobody's answering you, he will definitely reach out to you and answer your question. And I've seen that numerous of times, and he gets uh, on people's posts and puts his touch to it and gives advice and tips and stuff like that. So I thought that was pretty cool. You also should friend him on Facebook as well. He's very active on Facebook. He answers all questions and inboxes as well. Um, and that's called the IntelliTravel Departure Lounge. So if you're not added to that group, please inbox me. I can definitely get you added. You want to download the apps. Planet Marketing has an app, IntelliTravel has an app, and Paylution has an app. And you can get those all from your Google store for those who have Android, iPhones. I don't know where you get your apps from because I don't have an iPhone. So, wherever you get your apps, you can download that to your phone. Paylutions is what we're paid through. So you definitely want to download that to your phone. And teletravel, you can actually manage your back office straight from your cell phone. So familiarize your Planet Marketing website and virtual office. That's some of the things I'm gonna go over today. Two big questions I've heard this past week is some people don't know how to sign people up because however they came in the business, they mainly came in through paper apps, so they never really actually signed on and filled out that online application. So we're going to go through that today. And also, you know, I've talked to a young lady who said she couldn't find deals for herself through, you know, her booking engine. And that kind of blew my mind because I want people to understand the booking engine is not for you. The booking engine is for your clients. It's not for you. As a travel agent, you have direct access to the vendors. You have direct access to the hotels. Use your identification, your CLIA number, your IDA number. Identify yourself. Call the hotel. If they don't have a travel agent rate, see if they pay commission. It's either one or the other. And in the instance they don't have a travel agent rate, but they pay commission, book it through yourself so you can get that commission. And that was just two questions that I heard this past week. I said, okay, I need to do this call. I need to do this webinar so people understand what they fully have. So we're going to go over that some today. You're planning that marketing virtual office, just getting started, just like everybody here today. For the marketers, you definitely want to go and watch the 3-Step System by Ann Jones, the Hybrid by Eileen Ross, and the PS3 System by Orlando Moore. Those three are your first 3 videos you should watch in your planning that marketing back office. And the Color Trainings video by JP Watkins. That's a kind of fun video. You can watch it. It's, you know, it's informative, but A, B, and C are your most important videos you need to watch. And then the teletravel side, download that manual. Keep that manual by you when you're booking travel. It's a lot of good information. It's kind of like a handbook to booking travel. So you definitely want to print that out and have a copy. You definitely want to register for VAX. I think I said that before. You can call in teletravel customer service and they can actually register you over the phone. Or you can send a help desk ticket through your back office to get registered. Put the numbers right here if you want to call and get your VAX. And also, you want to order your travel cards. And request the verification letter to be emailed to you. A lot of people sometimes when they first sign up, their welcome letter gets sent to their spam folder, so they think they didn't receive it. Before you call, you definitely want to check your spam folder before you call customer service. Definitely want to get your VAX access. Love VAX. Sign up for golden tickets. If you don't know what golden tickets is, that's basically our travel agent site for anything on Ticketmaster. So for concerts and sports and all that stuff, you definitely want to sign up for golden tickets. And you'll have your own website so where you could just post on whatever Facebook, social media, and people can go directly to that link, which will take them to your site, and they can buy their tickets. So that website, that link is right here in the email, and that's it. You definitely want to print out your welcome letter because it has your IATA number and all that stuff on there. And that's pretty much it. Definitely order your business cards. Watch the videos and order your business cards. Planning that marketing, I can show you where that's at. And the teletravel is right in your back office under marketing tools. That's where you order your business cards from. That was another question I heard this week as well. Okay, so that was the first document. The second one. So anytime we start a business, we always want to have a launch. I don't care if you're just doing the travel side or you're just doing the marketing side, you definitely have to launch your business. So if you haven't launched your business, you're doing yourself a disservice because, your first group of clients are your friends and family. You also want to have a grand opening, launch, whatever you want to call it, but you definitely want to launch your business. So for everybody who hasn't had a launch, inbox me. We can schedule a launch. We can do it on a webinar. We can do it in person. I plan to be in Detroit in the next couple of weeks, And of course, my Indianapolis team, we could definitely do it at the Natos or here at my house. It's just basically you invite all your friends and family out, and we do a presentation just to show them what you'll be doing, and let them know that in the future, to come to you for all your travel needs. Or if they, you may have some people that want to do what you do, and then we show them the opportunity and the benefits of actually owning their own business. And at that time, they'll be able to join your organization. Um, and that's crucial, to get your business going. Is really how you launch your business. So everybody starting at ground zero, I would recommend everybody have a launch. Either you do it online or in person. You definitely want to get all your friends and family gathered up and show them the information. So when you're making your list, the second document in email was actually like a template you can use, um, that I kind of found. And fill it out, their contact information, their name, and then it's just how you should grade your list. We say use champs, children, homeowner. We usually say age 25 and older, but it just says annual income, 40 grand a year. Married, because they have two different networks. Person of influence, I say professional, or person of influence, and self starter, I say successful. But you definitely want a self starter because you have to manage your business while helping somebody else manage their business. You want somebody who's driven, that you don't really have to pay too much attention to. You just help them get started, and then they can go and run off with their business. Um, so just keep that in mind. The template is pretty self-explanatory. You write the name, contact information, and the one with the most checks are the people that we contact first to enter, to get them out to your launch call, your opportunity meeting, whatever, your grand opening. So that was the second document. The third document in the email was actually the presentation I did last week. For those who need to see it again, take notes. And then the emails I sent yesterday, I actually sent the recording webinar I did last week as well. So those are the three to four documents in that email. So if anybody have any questions, the next thing I want to go over is basically how to sign people up. So that whole step process on how to, sign somebody up into your organization. The Planet Marketing is that website. If you should get an email from, okay, you should get an email from Planet Marketing with your website information. Let's just say welcome to Planet Marketing, and inside it will have your link and your password to your website, and that's the link that you actually hand out. So it should say your name at the corner, and if you're talking to someone over the phone through it, you want to tell them to go to enroll now. And you should do this yourself so you can get familiar with the process. You're going through enroll now, and they will select the 1995. And if they want the app, it's only additional $1. They don't have to have an app. It's really up to them. And then they fill out this information. So the process goes, they join as a rep first, and then in their back office, which I'll show you, they'll be able to upgrade to the ITA. Now, say if you have somebody that just wants to do the travel side, that's totally fine as well. For that, we call customer service and put the app in. So you have to fill out a paper app for that, because you won't be going to your back office to fill out that application. But if they just join in to do a hybrid like me, a couple other people on the line who are doing both sides of the business, first they're going to sign up for the 1995, and then they're going to upgrade from their back office. And where they upgrade at Okay. See over here, it'll be like a red sign that says upgrade or purchase ITA. And once you already purchase it, it kind of disappears. But it'll be like a red button in this left hand corner. It'll say purchase ITA. Um, and then you'll direct them to press on that. And then a whole nother website will pop up in the application. And most of the application already be filled out. They just have to refill their social security number and their credit card information. And then hit a check mark box at the bottom left screen. And boom, they'll send it to IntelliTravel. And as soon as they press submit, they will get an email confirmation with their username and password and all the identification to be recognized as a travel agent. They get that as soon as they upgrade. So, with that being said, that's it. I told you it was short and sweet. I also want to get this on tape so we can pass out to all the new reps. And if you need to go back and reference it, I'll definitely have it up in the chats. But everybody's mic is unmuted. If you have any questions, please speak up. I think everybody's unmuted. So is there any questions? Let me start recording.
Can you hear me, Jay?
Yeah, I hear you, man. What's going on, Clifton?
Not much, man. No, I was pretty much writing down, taking notes on
Okay.
on the golden forth with the backs, and the golden ticket, and forth with that number, forth goes with the mark travel.
Okay.
That you had up there.
Yeah, so you should have got an email, and it's only an email as well, man.
Right.
So the document I showed you is right in your email.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Hey, Teresa, how are you? Long time no see. How you been?